The data must be meaningful and useful. And most importantly, the data must be there at the right time. So why input need to be prompt? And let's review a typical scenario. You just received an order from an anxious customer who wants you to build new products for them. However, you won't be able to start manufacturing process until new item numbers are set up in QID. And then BOMs or product structures need to be set up, then routings, then item site planning parameters, other settings. Then you can enter their order to the system, and only then you can start the planning process. Run MRP, coordinate resources, and then you can purchase components, allocate inventory, schedule production. Then you can release the order to production, complete operations, backflash the order. Then you can ship products to a customer, invoice the customer, receive the payment, and then the cycle is complete. As you can see, the sooner you can input the information to the system, the sooner you can start the next step. And therefore, the sooner you can complete the whole cycle. Or simply, the prompt information input is good for your business. All solutions have their pros and cons, and some tools work well for certain scenarios, and not necessarily for others. But here I just want to share a comparative matrix which shows where our 32-self data loaders fit compared to other solutions. And as you can see, required expertise is minimum, which means any business or end user can use this tool. Data loaders are reasonably priced. Minimum training time is required. There's a reasonable maintenance cost, very quick to implement, takes 30 minutes to install standard version of the program, and then you can use it right away. Most of the data loaders are available for complimentary 60-day trial, if you're interested. And the question is what you can do with the data loaders. Well, here is the list of available programs. And the data loaders are good for maintaining static master files as well as volume transactional data. We have about 60 to 70 programs which represent major QED data maintenance functions. And first off, data loaders are Excel-based functions. It's Excel-based tools, right? So, which means easy to use, easy to read, browse, and analyze large data sets. You can use all the Excel features to view, analyze, manipulate the data. We have dozens of short video clips on our website demonstrating how you can do this, how you can use these tools. Here I just want to mention that programs look similar and consistent, and typically there is a download button and upload button, and you can download datasets using selection criteria and make changes on the spreadsheet and upload it all back to QAD. Copy paste data from external sources to avoid manual typing or avoid errors, and then upload to QAD with one click. You can do massive updates like price list, orders, customer schedules, forecast, cost sets, etc. You can process thousands of records within seconds. It means you can literally compress days of work into minutes of work with these tools. There is file reader function. So very, very handy if you receive files, data files in consistent format. Whether it's XML or EDI or text, CSV or Excel file, this function will automatically read the file and place the data elements to the proper ranges on the spreadsheet, and you can upload with one click. So typically you'll see open or open file button on the template. Click on it, select the file, and then you see all the data elements placed to the proper Excel ranges. So you can now hit the upload and process to QAD. There is built-in validation And I should say there are multiple validation layers in each data loader. Without going into the greater technical details, the genuine QED validation logic is performed. For example, if the value in the cell is not good, it will be highlighted with red. An error is presented when you place the mouse over that red cell, as shown here on this print screen. The error message is exactly the same as if you would enter this value to QED maintenance program manually. And also, we do have a find error button here, which helps you to navigate from one error to another, since you might have like thousands of records on the spreadsheet, and it's hard visually even to find, like scroll and find those red highlights. So this button will help you with that as well. Okay. Safe and secure to use. Well, we just talked about built-in validations, and no partial upload is allowed. So it's either all the records accepted or none. So all rejected. There are 3 levels of QED security: credentials, user group access to QED menus, site entity security, and all of data loaders are 100% SOX compliant. Many of our customers have to comply with SOX, and everyone passes. Massive updates and data reuse. I mentioned that you can update large data sets in Excel easily, like price list, schedules, cost set, etc. You also can reuse existing QED data to create new data. For example, you can download existing bill of material, make changes, and upload as a new bill of material to QED, to the system. You can copy historic orders, make changes, and upload as new orders, or same with the other transactions. You can reuse what you already have, what QED already knows about. You can sync data between domains or databases. You can download data sets from one domain or database and upload to another. And if it's databases, then they should not necessarily be on the same version. So it could be different versions of QED. And you can use the same template to download from one and upload to another. That makes it handy for QED upgrades, or also handy for acquisitions. Like if you acquire new business, then you give them the spreadsheets to fill in the information, the item numbers, the item master information, and then BOMs and routings, and then you can start planning, start building the products with the new business as well. So in summary, I want to highlight the ease of use. The data loaders are uniquely designed for end users, so they can efficiently import large data sets to QED without help from IT department. And data loaders are designed to produce results, not the headache. And we encourage you to go ahead and request a complimentary 60-day trial if interested.